Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, osia dem yopo.
Dia no kuma grade 1. Oheneba o ama. Enan komo no ameni mu die no. Ye bedi nkomo de afa the reason why ya Ghana ebre. Any the reason why ya ama ehiafo adoso e wo Ghana. Now the reason why ya Ghana ebre any ade ba ko a pose danger to the democracy of Ghana one injustice. With him, sir, many will be a diasem and amidi will be ka. Namintia, nasamisi mintia. Ghana ni adwinimuno. The first thing nobody can say, me do be police station, and I me do be court. So do you call police station? Oba we say a prosecutor be edino. Now what the work court. Now o mine court no aba be ye nyame bi ya yenka wasem. Because ukwa asem sesi a watena ne yato contempt. Enti adebonia nipa bi eye in the judicial system no ye ni ho kwan see a complaining. Because so kwaka ya chew de dua tabrabe yi wa no ba no kwasam nso no say Ghana no the judicial system say woman no the judicial system gradually say the democracy of Ghana, because the last resort and some of them are some ebekwa court to me make judgment. What last day now dream one? What to me say nipo de judgment we buy you know. Sabe no wadana and I know enyame. Remember a lot of instances today. Remember a lot of Ghana. Now with him. Wa manu ayetimu no ohiebu bro and the queen. Me Baba trust said your World Bank define who is a poor man. Now be who say you are a poor man, I am a poor man. I can attest to it say. Ebi amejuma kra me ye no. Ehiafo wo mu na doso. World Bank say you can say obi aye extremely wealthy. Omanya yetimu no. Siyase obi wo sika pa. Sa sika no, sa nipa no, bosome bia no. I was say yetua ne ka 35,000 cedis. Tie ne ye. Me say World Bank say you can say obi wo sika pa. I was say sa nipa no, yetua ne ka 35,000 and above. Can you see 350 million? And your friend extremely wealthy. We are no free one. Obia was between 15,000 to 35,000 no, where you're wealthy. When you're extremely wealthy, you're extremely wealthy. Obia was sikapa. Oba to me the busumi 9. Young friend said 35,000 crown. Oba to me the busumi 9. Akabum atoka. Yana koma pe. Oba to me about 1.2 billion and the atoka. Only extremely wealthy according to the clarification of wealth people and poor by World Bank in Ghana. You can say who is a wealthy man. When you're extremely wealthy, when you're sikani pa nebom, when soon you're sikani anya pao, now when you're sikani a wealthy person, one wine. According to World Bank, you know, one in the pa bosome, or to me between 15,000 to 35,000. Extremely wealthy, no, edge from 35,000 and above. 15,000 to 30,000 no. Wamoye wealthy. Now you about middle income. Middle income for no. Ayo mu amuji between 3,500 to 15,000. Omo ye middle income. No free wa. No wa ba hia for no. Yen. Why ni hia ni? It is a na wo mako school. Na ye bisa ne say who is a poor man? Obetumi atro hene babu amabeni ahye ho. Emia, I'm a poor man. Because according to World Bank, I am very poor. Was say why na you poor man? According to World Bank, was say poor. Aye obia was between 800 Ghana cedis to 3,500. In between 800 Ghana to 3,500. So me say you cut from 800 cedis. In between 800 cedis to 3,500. World Bank say you are a poor man. And are extremely poor. Aya dia waje from 0 to 800 Ghana. It will be a waje between waje 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, Were you extremely poor? Were you bubro. World Bank say ayewa. And you know you here for the why you war Ghana high. Obia wajia ketua between 800 Ghana to 3,500 biano. We here ni. Eti ade no mine no. I was a reduce yen to this level. Wamanya ye nam wo hia ni ahotrem. Ya kuya ntokwa ye nua ye. Na waman judicial system adi wo yenie foforo e dey pay yeso. Okwaka yeso do nsato abrewadu anim bedi. Ada bia ya meka asem kire ye lordship and ye ladyship sene say. Abro so ayire so apaso ano obekọ pension. Na okọ pension na wonya judge biam. Na said ye first no obeba beto. Na one two a wo mabeto. Ade bia wo ya ne na bia no dwene ho. Na onyame bi ati ba bi hwew. So onyame bi ahwew a asase ya abosompo. Omo hwew. Onyame atwa ho asia ne abosom. Omo nyina de omo ni hwew. Etie ya munya hweye na wo man ne sai na monka no kura kire mampani said ya wo ya ne nye enkomo part no a ebeye denu ni yete Ghana hase ya kwati agalamse ya spending over $15 million. Yan reach your targets yan ruho ketwa sei omampani na nado danko akufu ado no a waka sam de makonwa atoso ti asam no ti enkomo no omampani na nado danko akufu ado no a osem de makonwa atoso na akonwa no ne sade yesi kono ana sade yesi ko galamse no sayakona yanwia mede makonwa atoso beto me ho ade so ade na ede sei ade ya Ghana force yam 1 na wo konkoden na Ghana ni bia sorry and also we will help the president win this battle. So each and every Ghanaian is so happy to fight and win this battle. Eba bedru so a Wamampania spend this sika more than $15 million to 5 galamsey. When to me, Professor Frempong Boateng, and to me akwa yen hwehwemu, and to document the abranwa. Lazy armchair, Attorney General, and yakukudra be kache Ghana for say. Document no be enim. Nankani an Attorney General be ye. Attorney General be 2 among wabeko and some papa ne kan ye obekwa akoye investigation ama mo Addo suko eye no kure so obi twa nua etu amena edigu mu eye no kure se wo bi aye wei no wa investigation dia fa ho ye wia baba bontia beka say yes ye hwehwe mu nyina awie ye ne ye hu se ensem no enye sanete ye an ensem no sanete ye a lazy man, lazy attorney general. Enya kukudwa da ka che Ghana for say document ni empty bibi enim. Mini anum Ghana for President Akufo-Addo wa maso bebo Ghana because of this same local champion attorney general, because of onunti ne Ghana ya tena ye kase ye wo UK ye ton because Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ene Boakye Adako and this same attorney general sabra no wanye men kra no ye deputy wa mo kwatena se kwafa adwenfo no ekotwa contractor na ni hu kwanso mo twam amenne me tenai so twadi amponyame anya yadomo a Ghana tena ye kase ye wo UK ye boni don komi aton minu ano ayo ho sembe na chenwe wo mampani na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ye we nyina na sem bi sini ye de kwa wo man court batan no wo se wagina mu na wo ka bi matemamfo no no wa tane nani you were fine judges. You are very good. Bimu very good. Papa. Na bimu so de. Asoma said abo passe and aje passe. Won be suppress ni pet wo maimu. Na de ye ni ha. Ajaje saje mponche mo hu. Ajaje saje nwan mo hu. Ajaje saje mponche aji nwan je body aje banche. Ajaje se ne mada. Edi asemo mo hu mo. Yet Ghana, we saw all of them. Now, I am telling you, it is time I was a Ghana ni biya kano kure. Eti almost say, you are destroying this nation, so be very careful. Look, Justice William Atuguba, I can't simbi. Now, someone can say, what say? The notion that Supreme Court is politically tilted towards the NPP has some truth in there. What say? Perception. Adwene bi a woni pabi butini mu say Supreme Court na wo ho no eye NPP fo na gu ho. Supreme Court na wo ho no eye NPP fo na mote ho. Supreme Court na wo ho no eye NPP political affiliation na te wo no. No kura bi ewom. Yem na mka yo. Justice, retired Justice William Atuguba recently in the Supreme Court PA was say was it the notion that some Supreme Court judges is politically tilted towards the NPP has some truth in there. Say justice is Libya and what Supreme Court to honor. Justice is Libya. 1-10-10-80-70-0000 no. Adwene bi a wa manfo trimu say NPP fo bi e na egu ho no. Justice William Atuguba was say the notion that Supreme Court the notion that Supreme Court is politically tilted towards the NPP has some truth in there. It would was some beko. And now Saudi Asamo court. Now we end this in here. Obi a wate fie betumi atwa judgment a obenya. Tiani yo. Anya me na me ka o me gina papa na sam no so. Ana me de ka sei. Be say, sane, when wasam kokotwa. Obi ote fie betumi predict aka kire o say. NDC fo na de kwadi say de besie. Yete Ghana ha. Ana ya beto aba na Dr. Dufuo e de NDC court. Sabato no premo monto. Wo man injunction e de beto so. Omunya savo ye kra no. Isi boss pia bonte be ka say. One you pese wo de court be nyasam. Ya beto aba ye sama isi boss e wo court. Asem na wasi ye tra so na ye die krata no a e wasi obi ham na mo kokko serve no. Ye registration ni wie ye ansa na ye nya nipa ahwekrata ni masan e wo kuruma mo ya de me mo ye o mo ya de me mo ye ya wo ban no ye timu no mo ma ye nsai wo man ne te se de mo sai no enye obi ana egu ye justice system no ani masio ba nipa na wo mu no bi and a good justice system nanimase. Nipa na wo mu ni bi. Mama yentia sama justice. William Atuguma akaye. Na mo hu ne say. Ensem no hine babu amaka no. Enyam na meka. Na otena obi akwa nkwatara na me say krom ha. Me meti wei. Me ni gidie e we justice system biem because ohine babu amate ha. Ye de me kogina court a menye bone. Na minim say Ghana ha mra wo ha. Na mra no bedi masama mame. Me kwa kodru ye no me hu se emra no is being controlled by Akufuado enti emra no ahu me mobo wa bra me nufo ade me koto afiase 2 weeks ase twa me damage kan ho ade me 3500 Ghana bete ha no me ni adaje biemu o twadi aponya me tiase yi ni adaje biem because se ne yamra no ye toto ne fam ade ye didi agro ni pa na wo mu ni bi justice William Atuguma waka. No.
I would say consistently because okay, let's take it from 1992. 7 January 1992.
Forgive me, we're talking about more recent phenomena. And the person I'm trying to quote here is the former President Mahama, who says that we should be seeking to balance the courts, not only because it's not balanced, but also because a lot more people who are lawyers within the NDC should be interested in getting on the the bench. Is it a fair assessment of the structure of the court? Mindful of what you just told me.
Well, I think in a broad sense, yes, because you see, the courts belong to the public.
Yeah.
That thing should never be lost sight of. See, everything in the state belongs to the people. Every other person in any position is a trustee for the people.
Yeah.
So the people, that's why court proceedings are held in public. So that the public can follow the proceedings and assess things for themselves, see how justice is administered, whether it's fair or not. And so, there's a big public outcry about the nature of the Supreme Court as it stands. They feel that is politically tilted to the MPP. You are a media man. I think you can see a lot of those sentiments expressed on social media. That's why to the extent they call them unanimous FC.
Is it fair?
Well, I'm coming. Well, the point I'm making is when the public loses confidence or they start complaining, you don't just push it aside because when nothing is happening, they won't do that. They won't do that. Why is it that they were not having that impression of raising those flags earlier?
And there is an all-time low. Trust is at an all-time low. I'm
coming. So, on the whole, but the National Security Minister also even came out to talk on this point.
Yes, he said that it's not good for security of the nation.
Okay.
the courts are seen to be given a judgment that's unanimous. Okay. I mean, that's the right word to use, actually.
Okay. So, you see, public perception in your private estimation may be right or wrong, but it has effect all the same.
So who should deal with it?
I'm coming. So when it has effect, you try to diffuse that effect. Mm-hmm. As I said, those sentiments don't arise out of a vacuum. Huh? And to win the public confidence, they must feel that the judgments are sound and not politically jaundiced. Mm-hmm. So if there's a big outcry like this, something has to be done about it. You see, the bad thing about this country, something bad is happening, for political reasons, they would like to push it under the carpet. No, not so and so. They did it when the cry about corruption was rising and rising. What happened? When Anas went in, what happened?
They found judges.
My cousin and 2 or 3 others, when they raised it, the courts banned them.
Yeah, they were prevented from practicing.
Shortly after that, what happened? That's where...
In the investigations reviewed that some were taking all the other things.
Clearly.
Judicial corruption scandal was reviewed.
Clearly. Mm-hmm. That's why when it doesn't pay to gamble with the truth, it will surface and can cause damage.
Now,
so, on the whole, that perception, is there. I didn't cause it, but it's there. And so Mahama can talk about it. The only point where I disagree with him is he should have gone further to say that you, the NDC lawyers, should be getting ready, those who are experienced and independent-minded, so that they come and will not give the same impression.
Okay.
But if it is just politically balancing the equations, that's not helpful. Then why don't you leave this? Is it just because you also want the opportunity to to do the same thing?
Or influence the judiciary?
Very good. Asabana na da ho no. Hwɛ minuanom. Yanka no kora nkyerɛ yɛ ho. Da bia me ka sɛ ka no kora kyerɛ damfo sɛ damfo agro. Asam no sɛ de yɛte no kan saa ensɛ no. Your justice system a ewo krom ha no. One way or the other. A chia. One way or the other. A favor nipa bi. Woman penny na nadu dan kwa kufu ado no wahene babu amanya case. Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Yo, Attorney General, on one of Minister of Justice. Na yedi masem no ye no se anka yeni ni ya. Na anka wose mi dwane ko Minister of Justice was say. Ya mama tentenene enti yam omema me atentenene. Because one na ye atentenene soafo. Nipa no a one na ha atentenene so no. Ye di masem wi ye no a ye nya ni wi no. Ye gina court 1 year 3 months. Ye drew the 8th month and not throw the judgment say farming kotu. Attorney General. Akwa no ne nam hono sa akwa no. A local champion no. I'm say Debbie am a catch Attorney General say. Ye ti krom ha. Me bonya me mpa ye say. E mo ma ye nwu. Wo me ye nyina ye ntra senche. Asensan wo me ye oman a obe test bi ape. Bonia enam wono guy ne nsa so aka Ghana the kind of judgment that yanke betumi ya ignore ya yetua under that guy ya metiase na ebesi We are say emranya baako fo de o. Eti enese wanya akwanya na wo ye judge na wo di asem a make sure na hu ne say wo ma e wo community no. Ma we ka asem nkyere mo. Obi a wo Ghana ha bia betumi aye lawyer be ye judge. Obi a wa hene babu ama mete ha yi. Me be start LLB me kwaya no Calf University me be start etia bia wadwene ne se ebia ene wodi ya we jed nyame nso adaro ma mekwa atwa awura mokola pie eti sade etia bia no ebia awura John Dramani Mahama penso me nye lawyer ebia me nye judge mpo but ebia the next government to come me nya kra na me magistrate judge ebia ne ye do ba e de na ba manim ne makai oh o maame na oyesei me hwe nanim kra ne metie nasem eno an se metwa ma no kom 15 years kom 20 years kom 30 years e bia ne the next president of Ghana ono enam de nakoto it is a we ade bi na think twice na dwene ho na use common sense faka ho now calling you my lord or my lady does not make you a god. Stop parading yourself as a tin god, as a demigod, because judgment awaits everyone. Be an imagine say, me can nasi sudia say, oh biara you are take Ghana even your tom pure water will pound a bit to me a bay lawyer watana, a bit to me a bay judge watana. During that time, no, Justice William Atuguba, and maybe a child nobody dear no be a hope, and the waiting in Hobium, where ex. I quite when you buy a ya, no, Chief Justice ya, was a Ghana ha, will be a more semi friendly, and he is nothing. When you be a beam, when you be a, he is nobody. When you be a, and Tika who say that position no crown. I bet me from such. Now you will be nobody. Ebi so na obetra seche. Ebi na obetra se ache because transena dwen ho. Na hu say, "Ye ma me sofa yakufu." What Ghana ha? Why Chief Justice pen? Ebre bi duru ye na okuta poma na okọ. Okọ ayi. Okọ demonstration. Ebre bi ba ye na okuta poma ekọ demonstration. You don't know when him said the real city. Kamu be shase de atentene ya adwuma e wo krom ha ase nipa gidie e wo ya justice system no is gradually vanishing gidie ni nyina kwa ohine babu amamete ya mini adaje court me nkoya hwe wo ho wo frame ya me ma wo betemi a wo na watemi aba ho me ba ho me nkasa de open fire me kantia de obebu kansam no me difa memra no ani minni se mi nifa bo me kokko jame ma me nko me nya bone otan hunu wani abre wate na eya ye nya hwe yi na ye kokko to apate no soja si di nachi se de ye hu nyame na deputy attorney general nya kukuduro abegyina manima kansem hunu ade akyerɛ me sɛ me do batum ne awia na yaben kwan abrewa modi sɛ ne kunu ane yama no mo kyerɛ adwuma no ɔnto ne bo ase emre ye ni nka so mre ye ni nka so
Dedi kama amena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases PENDREAM TV